What's up YouTube? Tiffy Stacey here, and I'm back. And I know it's been like 2 weeks since I posted a video, but this is actually going to be an Ask Tiffy Stacey video. But before I get to that, I just want to make sure that you guys know I have clothes on. I am not naked. I would never torture you guys, torture you ladies out there, I should say, on YouTube. But anyway, before I get to the actual question, if you have any hair related questions, please send your questions to Tiffy at tiffystacey.com. I'm on there. You can send me an email and I'll be sure to answer your hair related questions on my blog and also probably a YouTube video, because I love answering you guys' questions. Plus, I don't always want to talk about myself. I hate doing that, so it's all good. But anyway, I got a question from Chantel Lewis via email, and she asked me, she goes, "Hi Tiffy, I have found, I guess what she was saying is, I have fine hair," which is what I have, "and it's color treated. I am currently doing the curly girl method, my version. What are your thoughts on this method? I'm a 4A, 3C, 4B hair type, and what is your current regimen? I love your hair and it has progressed so much. Thanks." So, yeah, I've actually used the curly girl method. This is the first part of the question. Well, to answer your first part of the question, I used the curly girl method like early on in my hair care journey. Actually, I knew about the curly girl method right before I went natural, so I knew that was like my go-to style that I was going to do as soon as I went natural. But for those of you who don't know what the curly girl method is, it's really just, it's basically where, you shampoo, condition your hair, or in some cases, people just use straight conditioner. And when you get to conditioning your hair, you just glob a lot of conditioner on your hair, and then you basically brush it out with a Regimen brush or a comb, or it's whatever you like. And it's supposed to help. The Regimen brush is really supposed to help with curling your hair. The conditioner is actually supposed to help with curling your hair also and giving it a hold. And it's basically just defining your curls. So you let it dry, and it's supposed to dry, and it's supposed to be super curly and all that good stuff. Well, I've tried this plenty of times, and I failed plenty of times. And I think it has a lot to do with how my hair is textured. Now, just like you, Chantel, I have 20 million different textures in my hair. I might even have something similar to you. I don't keep track of what type of texture kind of hair I have because there's no point for me. It doesn't solve anything. I don't know. So, but yeah. But the curly girl method really depends on what kind of type of hair you have. Sometimes it's harder when you have hair that's like wavy, and I'm assuming that's what you mean by the 3C. I think the 3C is kind of wavy. Like, my hair is really wavy in the front, so the curly girl method doesn't work for me in the front. Now, like on the sides and like in the back, it's a little differently because my hair is a little bit curly, but it's just kind of unfortunate. But the woman that's actually behind the curly girl method is a woman by the name of Terry LaFleche, and she has a website called tightlycurly.com, which she goes into depth on the curly girl method for those of you who want to check that out. I actually forgot to mention that Terry LaFleche is actually biracial, which I'm sure makes a difference with how her hair curls on her website. She shows pictures, she shows the history of her hair and how she was able to get it from the way it was to the way she has it now. And so my advice to you is, don't get discouraged. You just have to find something that works for your hair. You have to do this. You can't look, you can't get involved, you can't get so absorbed in what's out there, like on YouTube and what's on blogs, and how people's hairs look, how their hair looks, I should say, because it will discourage you. Trust me. When I was in the process of really learning about my hair, I couldn't understand why my hair did not curl like someone like Terry, or somebody like who who is somebody that has really pretty hair? Like Taryn, was it 319? Yeah. I didn't understand that, but now I understand that it's the texture of my hair and what kind of hair type that I have. So I have to kind of find what works for my hair and, you know, try to make the best out of it and try to make it as healthy as possible. But like my current regimen is on my blog. I have like a little tab that says something like my regimen, my hair regimen. Actually, right now I'm in the process of changing my regimen. The one that's on my blog right now is it's not what I'm doing right now. It's similar, but I'm using different products. So I'm probably gonna be changing that in a couple of, I'd say like in a month or two, once I find the products that I like, and I can go ahead and post that on my blog. But I'll send you, a link to that, or I'll put it in the description box, and you can check that out. So, but basically what I do, I just shampoo, condition, and I leave the conditioner in my hair, and I use I use this Talia Wajid tight hold to style. It's like, a product, it's a product to hold my hair. So I usually use that, and I have like this shea butter mixture that I've made homemade, and I just do that to seal in my moisture, and that's that. So thank you so much for writing me. You're actually the first person to send me a question through my email. So, and yeah, my hair has progressed so much. It's still not at the length that I want it, but it's getting there. Hopefully I'll stop getting it cut so it actually look like I'm growing hair. I've grown a lot of hair, I know that. So, but it's just, getting it cut and stuff, that's the problem. But anyway, I wish you the best of luck, Chantel. And as I said, thank you so much for sending me a question. Also, for all of you out there, hit me up on tiffystacey.com. Also, subscribe to my newsletter. You can find that on the blog. It's like right underneath my social media icons. You could just put in your email and you'll get a weekly newsletter from me on Sunday nights. And hit me up on Twitter at Tiffy Stacey. And as always, I'll be back next week. I'm actually going to be doing an As I Am product review because I just recently bought those products and I freaking love it. So I'll be doing a product review on that. So I'll see you guys later. And as always, I'll be back next week. Alright, bye.